in managing, when you talk to your players for the first time, you want to give them something that they're going to be able to hold on to. So that probably puts most of the pressure, more pressure than any other time in my career, is making that first impression and making it a positive experience. You know, the one thing about baseball and other sports too, I mean, it works best when everybody plays together. I know it sounds simple, it doesn't sound really that important, but trust me, even if, like, baseball is really an autonomous game. You know, in football, when you snap the ball, everybody moves. Basketball, you put the ball in play, everybody moves. Hockey, the same thing. Baseball, it's one-on-one. Pitcher against hitter. Manager against manager. There's a lot of things that go on an individual basis. But the thought process and the commitment is all about what's best for the team. And I was very fortunate. I managed 3 different teams before I got to the Yankees, where I've had obviously the most of my success. But I started with the Braves as a player, was traded to the Cardinals after being with the Braves for 8 years, and then on to the Mets after being with the Cardinals for 6 years. Never experiencing postseason play as a player. Came close a couple of times with the Cardinals. That was the one thing I felt was missing from my professional career, is the fact that I never got to postseason play. As a manager, I started with the Mets. I got my first opportunity in 1977 to manage the Mets. I managed there for 5 years. Went to Atlanta, managed there for 3 years. In other words, I'm sort of retracing my steps. I started my career in Atlanta, but here I am managing them as my second ball club. 6 years as a broadcaster with the Angels, on to the Cardinals for 5 years. And during this time, you learn things. You watch players. A lot of stuff that I say in these meetings with my players, maybe some people will look at it and say, oh, that's corny, you know, whatever. Trust me, it works. When I talk to my players, the one thing I know that works is you have to care for each other. You play the game for each other.